and plops down on a stool. So, what's on the menu? I don't know. So you need to get strength up and probably gotta have something meaty. How about chicken? I want for fish. This is more of a hassle. I have to defrost it first, and anyway, I like poultry better. Fish, fish, fish. Hey, I've been lugging on the toys, and I am ideal. It's between you and the horse of the night. Is this blackmail again? Not at all. She's mischievous. But what if this didn't happen to be my last? Can you live with such a heavy burden on your heart? Would you be able to sleep well knowing that you denied your heroine since the lady Dean has a tender, juicy golden crusted fish fillet? My heroine? Is that what they call it now? Ray resembles a symbol preparing for the final battle. Her face shows to illustrate the normal wisdom of a person who has accepted her fate in the name of a great cause. Fine, we'll do fish. Okay, fine, fish it is then. Can't believe this. Did I really say that? She's playing me any way she wants. I'm so under her thumb. I knew you'd make the right choice. Lo and behold, I'm a cook, princess. Anyway, what's for desserts? Desserts? Like, are you serious? Are we talking 3-course menu now? That's 2-course at best. Either way, all I wanted to know is what you're planning to feed me. Oh gee, just the regular food. Wait, what do you mean feed you? Are you going to help me cook? No, of course not. Why would I? I wouldn't. Human dignity hurts just like my whole physical body. Of course I had to move every stick and stone in the entire house and now I have to feed her like she's royalty? Look, I don't know what you're used to, but this is my house and my water supply. This won't do. Not gonna serve you, so make yourself useful. No can do. Ikiyama? No. Say, do you know how to cook? Of course I do. Excellent. Then hit yourself for Kim and let's get started. Otherwise, you might not have time for the meal, you know? I won't make it fast enough on my own. But carrots are dirty. Then put on some gloves or wash them. While it's in the tap, then a brush is on the sink. You just have to make fun of me, don't you? Do you want to eat or not? I can't believe I'm doing this. How come there's so much dirt? It's not dirt, it's soil. Carrots grow in it. You're from the countryside, you should know that. I know. That doesn't make me feel any better. Just work it hard with the brush. I'm disgusted. I feel like she's sheltered. Not at all. You're doing great, keep it up. Well, it's clean, I think. Now what? Now take the pillow knife and remove the skin. Which one's the pillow? This one? This one is more suited for slicing. Need that one. This one? This doesn't even look like a knife. Hey, show some sympathy. It's tried its best. Okay, so... My nail! I almost cut my finger off! What kind of monster device is this? I barely made it to the rescue before we used the chance to start a real bloodbath. Just run it along. Like this. It's quite easy, but you have to get the hang of it. I take Gwen's hand and guide them so she learns the quick motion. You're doing great. Now try it yourself. While we're in this basic peeling the carrots, I have time to do everything else. Of course she meant to peel about half a kilo along with the skin. But at least she's trying her best. So what do we have here? It's a daikon Ren. Believe it or not, that thing also goes in so. Stop playing the smartest. That's not what I'm talking about. What were you talking about then? The situation, of course. I think I figured it out for the most part, so I need to clarify a couple of details. Can you answer a few questions? Oh, I guess so. How well do you remember the attack last night? How did it start? I mean, it technically started once she fell asleep. But she did wake up and it was dark and cold. Well, it was dark and cold. Goodness, this Inoue. I slept with a window open on a frosty night. Of course it was dark and cold. Let's help it all. Look, I've been through a lot of stress lately. I'm telling you what I remember. Right? Next question, do you remember anything else weird? One gets a window with some pool. A footprint in the dust. Well, when I first moved to the house, there was someone else's footprint in the dust. Footprint? Yeah. A single footprint in the middle of the room, and that's it. No more footprints. No, nothing. That's strange, of course, but I can't think of anything in particular. But to think of it, that doesn't contradict. Doesn't contradict what? Come on, spit it out. Oh, I think that... Is the sauce supposed to come out of the pot? What? No! We were close to failure, but luckily our combined effort was enough to avoid a culinary disaster. It smells so good. Yeah, it's almost ready. No, man, I was gonna say... What is that? Did you hear it too? Gives me a silent nod. Does it sound like Helen? Maybe a cry. The sound comes from the next room. On a vague impulse, I'm about to move towards the sound. Brent grabs my sleeve and shakes her head negatively, still silent. Well, though, what's gotten into me? Chill one down my spine. If there's something howling in the house with no official appropriation, you better move away, not closer to it. Made our way on the river that wood canyon for us and is slowly walking forward. It's just for me to stay put and disappear around the corner. I immediately pause at the stove, but is it vitally written along with the problem? The one living in the house after all, I tried to take responsibility. The idea that comes to mind is that terrible sound from last night, bouncing from one floor to another. It's not easy for spirits to move around the house, they can get in this room any moment now, right? But separating us still playing along? Something terrible will be standing behind me right now? I swallowed the right door and go after Wayne without looking back. I focus hard on the golden part as my whole body is reeling one. Ow. It appears I bumped into Wayne. Your head is too hard. Sorry. I thought I told you to stay back. Alcohol can't be even sit for a few minutes. I did try. But what if something happened to you? Or to me? Anyways, the creepy things start happening just when the group splits off. You never split the party! Well, you're not in the movie, listen to me. In reality, the creepy scenes start happening when people don't listen to sound advice. But nothing happens. Exactly. Better wait in the kitchen try not to break a hole in me with your overly developed cranium. I was not supposed to know what would happen. Your sounds were so eerie. I look around wearily. Everything seems perfectly normal. You find out what it was? She shakes her head. No. Maybe the locals didn't like my traps? Traps? I put up some paper towels from my research at the house. Actually, a minute, I'll magic say the crap out of this place, but unfortunately, I don't have a paper mill. I had to limit myself to the most dangerous spots. Wow, I didn't even notice. The true shipping of the good acts officially but quietly. And before you say anything, Snowy, I know what you're thinking. If you remind me of the window story again, I'll poke you on the side with this thing. And that hurts. Does that kind of yours do something magical? What did you call a cane? This is my spirit sword. Ancient artifact passed down from generation to generation from one noble hunter to another. Just a sight after sick of blood makes demons tremble and dark spirits flee. Okay, so you're going to poke me with a fucking sword? Nice move, champ. It's sheathed, yes, Snowy. But I might change that for you if you insist. Suddenly we hear something crashing. This time the sound comes from the kitchen. I'm pretty sure you left something on the kitchen. Dang it! Now we're both pushing to send this out. Oh. What is this even? The kitchen looks as if we're personally conducted a search still. Or as if a hurricane had passed through it, which is essentially the same thing. All the lockers and food packages are open. There were some plate shards on the floor. The most surprising part is that none is broken. Look! There's a tray of sauce from the stove across the room. Someone must have paid a visit to the pot without dinner. You can't let her get away! Oh? I might have to win. Tray of sauce on the floor is scattered, but when somehow finds the right direction, just a couple minutes. What? Okay, well that is censored. I'm not sure I can show that though, because it shows the other parts. So I might have to blur that. If I can find, I'm not too good at editing, but if I can find a way to either pan the text so it just shows the text, or find a way to blur that out itself. But I cannot show that. It does have a cardboard box on it, so you can't see the pennies, but I'm worried about the around spots. So I'm not gonna show that. It's a fox butt. What? The kitchen, we've got her. The TV seems too big and modern for this house. Thoughts somehow came to my mind just now. Probably because it wasn't my Dodge finisher once. Why out of the smooth surface of TV there's a half a kitchen sticking out. The back half of kitchen specifically. The half is kicked forward but with absolutely no sound. I'm starting to feel dizzy. Why is this happening to me? Bro, how do you like that, you furry brat? It's not easy to get away from a demon hunter if she's got her hands on you properly. Wait, Mr. Beeman. This must be the look of a hunter who has captured a particularly large and dangerous beast. Except that Wen's trophy photo looked controversial. It's Zoe, we won! June? What is it? Are you scared? Don't worry, she's trapped. See? There's one of the paper charts on the side there. Now she can't go anywhere till makes a desperate dash, which causes the TV to wobble. And a moment later, this very bud sinks deeper to the serene darkness of the screen. Hey! Come back here! By the power invested in me, I command the... Dang it! Bats up once more and disappears, this time for good. Some more before this, the buttocks mockingly jiggles and farewell when Mitch slapped them with her sword. Fortunately, it's received. A rebel crack spawned across the TV screen, his image broken, eyes crushed now. Gwen turns completely white. Quiet! Not a word! I'll send you a new TV tomorrow. Get the TV. Are you white? Me? For the first time since we met, Wim looked genuinely confused. I'm fine. What kind of real question is that? I just thought that... It doesn't matter what you thought, I'm alright. I'm... sorry about the TV. Like I said, I'll make sure you give a replacement tomorrow. It's too late to deal with this issue today anyways. Wim's cheeks are getting a blush back on, she sounds like her usual self. Still, there's something to be something seriously wrong with her. I can see what to say next, so I don't upset her. She... back? This kitsune? Wait, doesn't look at me. She bites her lip for silence, then whips the paper trap off the back of the TV. I guess I sure use better quality paper. Did I say something wrong? I think she'll be back, yes. She'll lay low for a while and then she'll go back to her ways. Unless she stopped, of course. At least now I know for sure my assumption was correct. What assumption? I had a hunch, but I didn't want to scare you until I knew for sure. I think we have enough evidence now. You're being haunted by a kitsune. Either she's just stealing your energy, or she wants to take your place. What? It's okay, don't get jumpy. I know what we should do. What do you mean, take my place? Well, once a kitsune finds a lonely young girl, she starts courting her until she gets your way. That's hazard that kitsune are able to enter the victim's bodies through their fingernails. Or through the breast. What are you doing? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. You had such a troubled face. Well, of course I had. Who would take this lightly? Just creepy. Shrugs. It's not special, just use your kitsune shenanigans. They're dangerous, I told you. Kitsune can hurt you in so many different ways. They used to possess people very often back in the day. But I doubt our fox has such a go. Why not? She would have done it by now if she wanted to. I don't understand. Why is she attacking me? You see, my interest has some sort of business with the kitsune. Hacks! Yes? Indeed. That's how it should have been with your dark maid's ancestors. But the magic prowess, though, you're just a tidbit of no protection. Or rather, that's what this fox thought. I must hardly hope she won't be able to sit for some quite some time. What am I gonna do? Don't worry, I have a plan. And now we have plenty of time to prepare. Our fox got a magic ration. She had to lay low to gather her strength for new exploits. So I'm safe? Yes, for now. But I'll be staying with you to make sure everything's alright. I lay out a sigh of relief. Besides, I'm still hoping for dinner. Wait a minute. You little... I do when she was out of the room. When? Wait! I wish the kids have to win. She's pushed over the stove looking even whiter than she did at the TV. I can't believe this wicked magic. What happened? The meats! We've been being warped clear of all our meats! Oh, spend the rest of the evening cleaning up the kitchen, trying to cook something with the ingredients that survived the mayhem. When no longer complains, and I can tell she's really trying to heal me as much as she can. She's doing great at times, but all in all, we somehow manage. When it's time to do dishes though, when disappears. I decided to resign myself to the fact. I mean, she must have done more housework today than ever before in her entire life. I guess that's the last one. I'll put the plate back where it belongs. I can't help but listen to my surroundings. It's already quite dark outside. I didn't want to look at the clock so I don't get upset. But just as real problem, his house is completely silent, and the silence doesn't seem ominous. To get it over with and finally calm down, I decided to go through all the rooms. Oh, there you are. I'm sleeping peacefully on the couch. I quietly walk closer, trying not to disturb her. In her sleep, my self-proclaimed protector looks completely innocent. Her eyelashes flush slightly, her breathing is deepening. She's wearing all her usual clothes, I clenched her chest as the same strange book we found under the beds. We must have laid down to read and fall asleep. She's probably exhausted. I don't think we should take the book, but I think we should cover her with blankets. Although when it's fully clothed, the house is chilly and can even get colder in the morning. I put a couple of blankets and carefully cover her up. Rain doesn't seem to notice anything. Her lips are slightly parted and she's still breathing. As I lean over to strengthen the blanket, I sense the delicate floral scent. It's the her perfume. That's a strange thing to admit, but I know the scent is delicate by the street. I think it suits her very well. She may have a terrible temper, but she sure is very cute when she's not busy destroying my self-esteem. I smile to myself and smooth the blanket near his face until my hand touches something hard. It's that book. Maybe I should put it away. Should I take the book? Just a little bit? Let's just leave. I don't think we should take the book. I think it's better if I just leave. I don't want to have any good ideas about me. Of any kind. Besides, I can barely see myself. I just want to wrap myself in a blanket and keep my eyes closed to noon, but I know what that won't do. I need to bathe first, so I just have to share my bed with a cloud of cupboard dust. I still have some furniture left to be put in place. This is the 7. Something in the mirror and it scares me half to death. It takes me a minute to realize that it's just a piece of paper with some strange symbols on it. Dang it, Win! She got here too? Yeah, that's what it takes, let it be. I mean, at least now I have a higher coat security bathroom. In here too? And there's another piece of scribbled paper glued to one of my tubes. Looks like generic strawberry scented bath forming to me, but Win must have determined it's somehow a doorway to the demon world. Okay, I've heard a couple of creepy stories on how mirrors can pose an angel. But my favorite bath bomb? Just why? Those magic guy goes. I'm really asking, but Win probably knows best. I take a different tube. Oh, it feels so good. I seriously felt me while I touched my skin, the worries of my day reside. So, I fill the tub with hot water and whip up a pile of sensitive foam. Water makes my body feel nice and light and strangely muscles finally relax. Air feels thick and vicious because of the steam. Scratchy fish with a shooting hope fragrance. I cleverly wash my head on the edge of the tub. I better not fall asleep while here. My lids are going heavy. I give it a moment of weakness and get blurred by pleasant sensations throughout the body. For a while, I just listen to the tiny bubbles of foam cracking. The cushy emptiness in my head slowly begins to fill. It's today, huh? Where the thought they existed. Open my eyes and stare at the white ceiling. If only I had known, I would have never. Oh, what's that? It turns out the stair is not entirely white. There's something on it. Are they staying? Maybe the roof is leaking? Never mind, I'll clean it up tomorrow. Well, the work in the house never ends. Lights are flickering. Wait, now it's the sound that I feel move. A strain of heat to my back. A strain of heel clinging to my back slides down as if something heavy was sinking for me. Then it wants to slides down my shoulder to corner collarbone. How low is that? That's still. It's not my heel. When the strand reaches my throat. I grab it with all my strength and try pulling it away, but it doesn't work. The strand's tight and slimy. Fingernails are tangled in muddy clumps of unnaturally long hair. When help me, arms and legs are being twisted in different directions by the malicious strange of hair. The stain on the ceiling stretches, tearing into the plaster. The ceiling swirls, bulges, and finally bursts. The abomination thunders gaping above me. A black, hungry gnaw that's going to devour me. Only if fight back's an option. Oh no. I try to break free with all my strength, but only splash out while a terrible final-faced creature bends over to me, grasps me by the shoulder. It's much stronger than me. I scream, clutch at something pull. A chain with a cord remains in my hand. But useless. The water begins to run out of my head as it already disappeared under the surface. But useless. It's much stronger than you. Never been strong to begin with, June. My screams turn to bubbles. It presses and presses and presses. It presses until the final soap foam is colored red-pink. Fight or flight. Okay, so that's what an animal actually died. Okay. So you can actually die in this. 100% possible. And then 6 of 6, so this like 5 okay. Break out. Back. My sight goes dim. I don't have the strength to fight it. I command thee, be go. Patch of color and life float before my eyes. A figure emerged from them, so familiar. It's wind. I don't understand this. I don't have the strength to fight back, but wind shows up? But when I broke free, she didn't show up, which is okay. When? That is terrifying. But instead of her face, I see a terrible cradle, like a cracked old rose. She's slowly leaning over to me. No! I'm trying to pull away the last of my strength. My hand bumps into something. I grab it and throw it at the monster. It seizes me. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here, June. My eyes. She's beside me, her face perfectly. I'm sitting on the bathroom floor. There's that wood fragrance. I have water streaming off of me, flooding the floor. I have to wipe it. When it covers me with a large towel, on the wall and suddenly pushed me close to her chest. Don't worry about it. Let's get out of here, okay? Fuck? Think so? The old lady piece of something on the floor. Bath shots. There's an empty plastic jar by the door and Ren kicks it out of the way. I sit down on the couch, starting to shake. Ren wraps something around me and squeezes my hands. Cold. I'll make you some tea. Okay? I know it. It's actually kind of sad because I really feel bad for June because, I mean, she's experienced stuff, but that was one of the first moments that I think I've seen where it was legitimately life or death. Like, something was out to kill her. And at this point, it made it seem like nothing could kill her. That was an option, but it actually, because of this one instance, 100% could die. It was 100% possible. So it hits kind of hard. About 2 hours of this, and I didn't think you could die in this, but I guess you can. One glitches back at me a few times, but eventually leaves for the kitchen. I feel like a long time has passed, unless I come back. I like going to the room as I've seen it for the first time. Other things are there in the usual places, but everything seems somehow, or maybe just surreal. The strange feeling. I find a bundle of my clothes on the couch. I tie myself up as best I can, then I go looking for. Walk into the kitchen with it still by the stove. When? Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'll do everything real quick. I'm sorry, I know I've let you down. This time, too. And what is it? Isn't it obvious? I'm worthless. What are you talking about? She sits down on the stool. All this time, I've been lying to you. Lying to my friends, to everyone. What do you mean? I don't have any magic. Not just eyes either. I can't see or feel any unworthily. Parents hoped I had the boon of our clan, so I thought I couldn't disappoint them like that. That's why I started lying. I want to be special. I want to live up to my expectations to deserve being what they thought I was. So I studied, I tried my best. I was hoping that if I worked hard enough, if I learned enough, my magic would awaken. I was hoping that I would be able to attain the right to stand alongside my ancestors to show my cause properly, as I was supposed to. But the truth is, I don't have magic, never had it, and never will. All my knowledge comes from books, and all I'm good at is pretending to be a real exorcist. I am a fake. I came to town, I came up with a new lie. This time I was lying to myself. I was able to convince myself that if I was close enough to the source of dark magic, my powers would finally awaken. But it didn't happen. And it couldn't have happened because I'm not gifted with the power. I should have come clean the minute I realized how serious the situation was. I should have, but I couldn't. Because doing so would mean I admit to you and to myself that I was worthless. But you just sent me in the bathroom. You saved yourself. When you split the saw, the spirits calmed down somehow. The truth is, I'm not even sure why that happens. I'm sorry, June. I really didn't want anything to happen to you. I have to say something. I understand that, but I need a minute to pull myself together. I, I don't know what I'll complain about. Is it complaining that this ain't the win that I know, or should I encourage? Still complain, just to see. I would load back if it's. This is unbelievable. You just push me around like that, knowing you couldn't do what Dean's actually help. Only you have no magic, you have no conscience. You know what? I think it's much, much worse. Just a egg maniac who uses others to solve uncontrolled problems, Fukuyama. In order for you to get a special, I could get dead. Before silent. Of course I'm still furious. I think Fukuyama is spoiled bad who's used to doing what she wants, but I haven't lost my grip on Roddy, unlike some other people in this room. Decision to stay in this house of my own. Fukuyama might not be able to hocus pocus me out of the situation, but she did warn me of the danger. And women may not have acted from her heart, but she's the only one who tried to help me. It was as if wind could hear my thoughts. Say what you will, and I probably won't deny it. You have the right to be angry. But I think I can still help, even if I don't have any special powers. Okay, let's go into the next one. It's okay, Win. Maybe we don't always get along, but I know you didn't mean any harm. Are mad at me? I shake my head in silence. But why? How? How can you say that after everything that happens? I was really scared. Still am. But I'd be a lot more scared if I were alone. But what? Every time I needed help, you came. Me not having any magic in you. Maybe you can't thrive the spiritual way, but you've always been by my side when I need someone to hold on to. You're always trying to help me. It's my own fault. You've been trying to warn me from the very beginning. I'm the one who decided to stay in the house, right? And then you came one in the middle of the night when I called, even though you knew better than I did it would be dangerous. You're a brave one. You're a will. Even if you can't help. I can. I will. I have a plan. And if it doesn't work, I'll try something else. When jumps up and grabs me by my shoulder. We're going to figure this out, you hear? I want to make more protective seals and perform a purification ritual. That should be enough to get us through the night. We'll get plenty of rest tomorrow. We'll have both hands on the fox. What? What? Did I say something funny? No, I just remembered something. Are you sure you want to? Yes, I really want to. And I can do it. I just have a choice. I just don't have a choice if you still believe me and me after all we've been through. Thank you, June. Don't be silly. But, thing is, I have one request. What is it? Oh, not that's embarrassing. Would you sleep with me? Well, it's just, I mean, we've only just met. I'm starting to suspect something. I mean, I can see something's clearly off.